back on. I've got your music thing up as well, Liddy. So I believe it's good. I don't have to hit play. I think you just hit play. I don't know. Okay. Let's see if we can see what an hour will get us. You don't think you can afford to wait around for him? This leaves the only other plan you could think of the one of last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. Who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to summon your loyal Lucis. You mean dog. Jade, go upstairs to the laboratory. I saw a flash on the screen that looked... Oh. Into the spooky old lab. You don't come here often. Huh? For a split second you thought you saw something flash on the fenestrated wall there. Probably just your mind playing spooky tricks on you. You never had any idea what that thing was for. Jade, summon dog. Oh. Beckroll comes quickly at the promise of irradiated steak. He is such a good boy and truly the best friend for a girl could ever hope for. Oh. On this, you're saying? Yep, there we go. Yep. I got you. Show it up. Radiated steaks, fed them the irradiated steak. Hup! You're sure gonna miss him. Zip, 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 zip. Oh. Jade, say hello. Ah. That's interesting that's how that... Hello, Jade, can you talk? Oh good, huh? I was starting to get worried there. What did you do? What did you do? Zip, 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 zip. What did you do? Zip, 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 zip. What did you do? Elsewhere. Well, the timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it. The most important character in Homestuck fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning. Lab, drop. Bounce. Yeah, I remember seeing the timer. Snowball. Snowball. Crash, crash, crash. Lord English, reveal yourself. Unlocked album, Homestuck, Volume 6, Air Transparent. Behold. H. Don't actually turn out to be LE. What are you fucking... What are you, a fucking idiot? Of course I'm not Lord English. How dumb would that even be? Jesus, this coat is huge. I'm swimming in this garish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing? Disrobe. Why don't we cover this thing up? It would be a real shame to spoil their little moment with all this nonsense. That's better. Retire to study. I retire to my heavily processed photograph of Andrew Carnegie's study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search. Oh, Andrew. Great Mrs. Paint, or Miss Paint. Miss Paint, you are doing a wonderful job. Thank you. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat of paint to the overlay setting, so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie's lavish room. Wow, look how lavish this room is. Go check out Cal. That Miss Payne is one classy prospician lady. She's the model of grace and beauty. I am always a bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that. Whereas this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach. Cal, goddammit, we were all supposed to dress up for this. It doesn't look like you even touched that nice suit I sewed for you, let alone swap your eyes with those billiard balls and make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a foul mood. It's bad enough I just have to take Falcor out behind the woodshed and blow his brains out after he caught the rabies. Pull up to the old Underwood. Got a lot of typing to do. Hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out that shitty drawing on myself again so I can type as quickly as possible. What? Need the felt duds. Hang on. Apply duds. Awesome. Works for me. Begin typing. No, this is not nearly fast enough. Or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go, dude. Recap it like you mean it. No. Recap. Highlighting all that white text crashed my browser. Sorry, why don't we get back to what's happening on the other side of the coat? These poor girls are very upset and emotional, and we kind of left them hanging. What happened? Oh God, what'd you do? Oh, no, oh God, what did I do? Jade? Boo-hoo! What is the matter? Why are you so sad? What did you do to me? I prototyped you and brought you back. Should I not have? No, you shouldn't have. This is overwhelming and awful. Oh no, it is? Yes, it's hard to describe what it's like, but it's too much for me in the sun. It's way too big and bright, and I can't stop seeing it. It will go away. That's terrible. I'm really sorry. I guess I did not think this through. Can't this be undone? I was happy where I was with my friends. I want to go back. I don't think that it can be undone. Ooh, wolf. Well, now I don't know what to do. I really messed up. I feel so bad. I don't know what to do with myself either. I think I will just go somewhere else. I want to be all alone. Where would you go? I don't know. I think I can travel anywhere now, but all I'd like to do is go back, and I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if there's a way. But you can't. I mean, not just yet, please. Why? I know you're upset, Jade, but I did sort of bring you back for a reason. Why? Why would you do this? And we need your help. Who? Well, all of us here. Me and Dave and Rose and John. John! Oh no, John! Boo! What is it now? John, poor John. I'd forgotten about him. What do you mean? How could you forget about John? So long ago, I put that sad memory behind me. After he died, I looked all over for him, but couldn't find him. I was so lonely, but I finally got over it when I met my friends. Now they're gone too. Boo! But John didn't die. I saved him. You saved him. Don't you remember? You pushed him out of the way of Prospet's moon at the last minute, and he's okay now. Oh my God, Prospet. Oh no, Jade, please don't. Boo! Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me remember? It was so beautiful, and it was all destroyed before I even knew what was going on, and so many nice people were killed. I know, Jade. I was there, too. These are both our memories. And the Queen, did she survive? And her ring. I was protecting her ring. Oh, no, what happened to it? Jade, please. I was just waiting for John to wake up. I was so sure it was going to be so soon. And I was going to show him around Prospect. I had so many things planned and so many friends to introduce him to. He was my best friend, and I was looking forward to meeting him for so long. But then it all burned down, and everyone died, and the moon fell, and... Stop. You're going to make me cry, too. Stop it. Ooh. Sob. Oof. Sob. I don't want to be here. I have to go back, but I don't know how. Can you help me? You want me to help you die again? Yes, I think that's what I would like. I can't take this. I wasn't ready to come back. Not like this. Wow. Okay, I know this is my fault, but this is a really hard thing to ask me to do. Even if it was possible the way you are now, I don't think I could go through with it. Ooh. Okay, shh. Jade, listen, I never did tell you why I brought you back, and it may be that if you attempt what I wanted you to do in the first place, God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you might end up getting what you want anyway, because it was always going to be risky. What is it? Remember the guy who destroyed Prospect? Oh God, no. Shh. Anyway, he's the reason I brought you here. He has the same power as you have, making him unbeatable to us. But maybe not you, so could you go find him and... You want me to fight him? Are you crazy? Do I look like I'm ready to fight anybody? I just thought, as long as you're here, I can't fight anybody. Jade, I'm scared and confused and sad, and I don't even know how to begin fighting that horrible guy. I would be too afraid of him to even go find him. But I thought you wanted to die. You wouldn't go even if you could? No, I don't want him to kill me. You just don't understand. Boo. Jeez, you're right. I really don't. Boo. I said shh. Wow, Jade, I don't mean to be insensitive, but there's a lot at stake here. Woof. Don't change the subject. I mean, don't you remember what this is all about? What you were working for? What we were working for all those years before you died? Remember what we saw in the clouds or what the Queen told us? How can you not remember John survived? We both saw him in a cloud. He was in his dream suit and awake and reading our letters. Didn't you think about that? So? What does it matter? It's all a lie, Jade. What we saw in the clouds and all that, none of it meant anything. What? How can you say that? It was a nice life, but everything we did led to nothing. John and I both died, and I eventually accepted that and moved on. John didn't die. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. I just told you he didn't. I knew I was kind of ditzy and forgetful in my dreams, but boo-hoo. Shh, okay, geez. I just don't know what to think. I guess you're part of me, and you are who I was when I slept. It makes me sad to think I would act like this. Act like what? I would like to think that even if I was sad and scared, if I was put in a position where everyone depended on me, I could put all those feelings aside and do what's right. But I don't know what's right. Yes, you do. Even though you don't want to be, you're here now, and there are still people who need you. There's still something worth fighting for. No, not for me there isn't. There's nothing but death and sadness and destruction here. There's no hope, and I don't see anything worth fighting for. It's a horrible thing to say. I don't belong here anymore. Really, none of this is my business anymore. I want to go home. Ugh, this is so selfish. That is so selfish. You believe this? How can you say these things? Don't you remember anything that the Queen told us? That we'd eventually build a new world and make a future together with our friends? Don't you remember being excited about finding out what that meant? Yes, but it was just a story. It was never going to come true. Yes, it will. Some of us, the ones who still have hope, are fighting for that right now. How can you have such a negative outlook on absolutely everything? Boo-hoo, shut up. Stop being such a damn crybaby. Really, we both had the exact same experience. And look, I managed to keep my head up, see? You don't even have the full picture either because you checked out early. You didn't have to stand by as Beck gave Jack his powers when you might have been able to stop that. You didn't have to watch as Jack became so strong he could appear anywhere and kill anyone you loved at any moment. You didn't have to see a Dave lying in his own blood. What, Dave? He died too? No, see? Oh, boo. Hey, no, you're not allowed to cry about that because you didn't see it. That's the whole point. You're just looking for any excuse you can to be sad and useless, and it's starting to piss me off. No, whimper. No, bad. Ah, boo. No, for God's sakes, will you shut up and pull yourself together? You are driving me crazy. Ah, I said pull yourself together, you blubbering goddamn pansy. Oh, just shut up, dry your crybaby eyes, stop being a coward, and go fight Jack Noir. Boo, shut up. Boo, God, no, Jessica. Boo, shut the hell up. Boo, shut the fuck up. Boo. Crying. Ah. Answer patron troll. Attention Harley, please stop weeping with and or beating the shit out of yourself prototype Lucis Sprite. Stop doing one of those things at least, long enough to answer me, please. Pretty please, Earth please. Who am I kidding? I'm wasting my time again. Carcat! Oh fuck you, answer me, I don't believe it. Yes, I'm going crazy here. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually almost relieved to talk to you. What, you are? Oh really, anybody besides that lunatic. She's driving me nuts! Oh yeah? How so? Everything here appears to be proceeding rationally. What seems to be the problem? Are you joking? Look at this mess. Mess, Jay. Now it sounds to me like you're the one who's joking. Your highball rolled down a beautiful winter hill and you were spending some quality time with family. You're gonna have to fill me in on the nature of the problem. Okay, I made the mistake of prototyping my dream self who had been dead for years, so she's completely crazy and there's no talking any sense to her. Yes. What? As in, interesting. As in, how very, very fucking interesting indeed. What are you getting at? What do you mean, what am I getting at? I'm getting at whatever interesting gets at. Please go on, I'm listening to your problem. Well, I mean, I understand why she's upset, but she's completely inconsolable and won't listen to reason about anything, and I guess I could deal with that, but the frustrating thing is that she's actually me. I don't think I would act like that. You stop saying Okay, fine. What other sequence of letters would you have me use to register my profound fascination? Fascination? What do you find so fascinating? I'm just trying to understand. I'm being sensitive about it instead of a raging fuck-ass. Isn't that what you want? Yes, it is. If you don't believe me, just ask future you, assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now tell me more about your feelings. My feelings? Yes, how did this make you feel? Well, first I was sad because she made me remember all the sad things that just happened, but I'm trying to be strong about all that so we can keep moving forward, and if I can, then why can't she? But she just went out and on, and I started getting angry, and I've never been so angry in my life. I said stop saying fucking What does that mean? Is that supposed to be someone with a halo and goofy teeth? Are you making fun of me? No, you're looking at it backwards. Those are my horns. Oh, oops. Okay, so if I'm understanding you, you're angry at a version of yourself from a different point in time because she's being an overly emotional shithead who is basically the most revolting, self-loathing piece of filth you have ever met. Am I following? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to say again, but come on. Don't you find the situation to be just the slightest bit interesting? I mean, considering what? If I recall, it wasn't that long ago from either of our perspectives that you were ripping on me and my smug windbag future self for arguing with each other. Oh, come on. This is nothing like that. How is this not like that? Because she's actually insane. Oh, I see, and all those idiot past and future car cats weren't, but those are you. I'm not her. Oh, aren't you? You just said you were. I just heard you say that. So tell me, how is this even the slightest fucking bit different? I don't know. It's just, yeah, go on. I'm really curious. How? Oh my God, you're right. Carcat, you need to calm down, buddy. Jesus. Way too horny on the timeline. So then, I guess I'm a hypocrite. Not really. It just means you're a sane, rational person, and there just might be hope for you yet. Wait, so me arguing with my dead dream self and smacking her around while screaming at her makes me sane? Yes, absolutely. It means all of your hideous flaws disgust you. You are right to be disgusted. It's more than most people can say for themselves. Really, congratulations are in order. Wow, you're so weird. Congratulations in addition to just maybe an apology, don't you think? I mean, to apologize for what? Calling you crazy for arguing with yourself? Would it really kill you to consider it? After taking so much crap from you for all those years? No, forget about it. I'm not apologizing. This is bullshit. Dead dream dog, Jade. Is that you? You're sounding a bit hysterical. Maybe you should calm down. Shut up! Well, if you can manage to get your aneurysm under control, maybe you'll realize it didn't actually specify to whom an apology was in order. Idiot. What, are you saying you want to apologize? I guess. This apology was going to go down one way or another, so this might as well be the time. Let's face it, I was really being the worst kind of phlegm bubble blown out of a noisy, glistening ass. So I'm sorry, but to be fair, it was my past self who was giving you such a hard time, and he's completely deranged. Okay, I appreciate the thought of an apology, but I don't know if it really counts if you're just going to pawn off responsibility on your past self again. Maybe your present self should own up to it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He, being me, right now, is owning up to what a fucking retard... Almost got me there. Armored past me was, and continues to be. Lame. Yes, I know it's lame, or I know that's... that you think it's lame when I say shit like that, because remember, I have been talking to you from the future, and I know you don't cotton to my PCG, FCG stupidity. Let's see, we don't know that you know that yet, or more specifically, you don't know that I know that you know that yet. So I'm kind of pulling a fast one here. This is so ridiculous. Why don't you stop it with all this nonsense and own up to being terrible unequivocally? Yeah, I'm going to. The thing is, I kind of misrepresented myself. I'm not as much of a scumbag as I was determined to make out with myself to be. Fuck, I mean, make myself out to be. I really don't know why I trolled you like that so persistently. For some reason, deep down, I just knew that I had to, even if it meant digging myself into a huge hole with you and everyone else that would be hard to climb out of. And, like, practically, everything I said was completely baseless, because I didn't actually know you, just like you didn't know and still don't actually know me. So I guess I'm apologizing for it, like, really seriously now. I, Present Carcat, in the current moment, apologize on behalf of my stupid past self who is actually me, the guy talking right now. Like, there's no difference between those guys, okay? Yes, what? Okay, Carcat, that sounds pretty sincere to me, and you're right, I don't actually know you. I just know that the part of you who acted like a bully, I understand that there can be more to a person than just the stuff they say when they're angry, so I will accept your apology and give you another chance. Okay, great. And I will apologize for calling you crazy. Obviously, I'm not in much position to judge. No, but you were right, I am crazy. But thanks anyway. So you say you have been talking to me from the future? Yeah, making plans and whatnot to pry ourselves mutually out of this massive Mobius double clusterfuck. Okay, so what is the plan? I mean, why did you want me to contact you at this moment so badly? Okay, well, the most immediate point of business is, you see that glowing blue screen behind you? Yes, you need to turn that fucking piece of shit off. Okay, I can do that, but why? What does it do? It's been here my whole life, and I could never figure it out. I'm not going to say much about it, but suffice to say there are just some things you don't want to screw with. There are outcomes that are even worse than the complete annihilation of existence itself. Force is more damaging to the integrity of reality than those capable of turning imagination into pure void. There are forces which, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit. I don't think I'm following. You don't have to follow. All you need to do is turn the thing off, and then do the next thing I was told to tell you to do. You were told? By who? By you. Oh, future me? Yes, you could be telling yourself this right now, but we're sort of working on a strict no memo policy, which is your idea, of course. Did I mention how you don't like it when we argue with our past future selves? Yes, pretty sure I did. So I'm going along with the policy as best I can. I'm being pleasant and agreeable, and I will gently lower a magnificent coruscating? Is this a word I know? But
Coruscating.
Coruscating. Flashing, sparkling, severely critical, scathing.
Coruscating. Coruscating. Coruscating.
Coruscating. Interesting. Coruscating column of hot fuck you down the protein chute of anyone who says otherwise. Okay, well, it sounds like a pretty good policy to me. You don't say. So anyway, because of that, my role at the moment is to act as a sort of go-between for you and your future self to help along the process of making these plans, while your future self is deliberately vague about some stuff so as not to jinx the conception of the ideas in the first place, I guess. All while your current self is necessarily kind of dumb about everything. Hey, sorry, okay, just kind of ignorant, because stuff hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? It's not all that straightforward for me either, but I'm used to this sort of idiocy by now. It's a lot better than the moronic reverse conversation with Egbert I trapped myself into. Meanwhile, time is kind of running out here. Where am I? Where I am. We're counting down to something looming on the Trollian timeline, and no one knows what it is, and my team is kind of falling apart. I'm completely losing track of everyone and what they're doing. So at this point, I'm just going along with whatever there is to go along with, and that is you and your crazy future plans and the Scratch. Oh yeah, Dave told me about that. What is it? I don't fucking know. At one point I thought I did. I thought it was just whatever sent Jack here, but clearly it's not that simple. Aradia knew, but she didn't say, and then she went and goddamn exploded. You haven't told me either because I'm not supposed to know yet. Whatever, I don't even care. Let's just do it. Okay then, what was the thing I told you to tell me to do? Right now, I mean. Okay, don't ask me why, because I don't know that either. But that blue screen there. First, like I said, shut it off. Okay, then what? Then you need to draw it. Draw it. Yes, and then nothing. That's it. Examine fourth wall. You size up the arcane contraption. The blue flicker of the coat's lining is arresting, but you don't know it's a coat. That would only invite more questions. You don't know what it shields, nor do you know whose shoulders it was meant to cover. If you knew that, if you even knew his name, you would understand terror no human ever has. You should really listen to Carcat and turn it off. If you start messing with it, I will seriously start fucking everything up. It would be irresponsible of both of us to let that happen. You suddenly wonder where Jade's right went. Wonder that because I said you did. I know where she went, but I will not say. Now that you can hear a word I'm saying. The coat's too thick. Fucking... Bob and George went way over the fourth wall. Oh my god. One day I'll read Bob and George. And we'll get into the fact that our boy here definitely read a little bit of Bob and George. Andrew, hey, he had to read at least like a couple of years worth of it. Because so many of these jokes are just like way better versions of the one in Bob and George. The fort. In your attempt to find an exit, you have pried some paneling off the walls, but you are no closer to discovering a means of escape. So you have resolved to build a fort instead. You feel safe and sound in the cozy confines of your wobbly station panel walls. It should allow you to relax and pass the time, while you wait for the only source of energy you're aware of to present itself. Go get help. You have humored these antics long enough. It is time you slipped out of the partially open door to seek help, since your beloved master has clearly gone stark raving mad. Yeah, it's... Bob and George, I think, when I read it, it'll make more sense because I can give some context just on also stuff that was sort of happening in the forums and that kind of stuff. Because it's very simple, and I think that if you were to start reading it on your own, it'd be like, this is kind of dumb, but I guess Homestuck is kind of like that. Advise Prospician Monarch. I also think that I could get through like a year's worth of Bob and George in like, I don't know, 2 hours, maybe less. There's actually not that much dialogue in it. Advise Prospician Monarch. Your new queen is eager for your counsel. She wishes to know the royal itinerary she inherits. The itinerary for now is simple. She must wait for her fourth and final subject to arrive. A fifth exile, sleeping for centuries in the belly of the ruins, far beneath the desecrated idol, once sharing its vision with the legendary speaker of the vast Croak. Complacency of the learned? Soon the Writ Keeper will awaken and serve as new queen. It is then that her work may begin. You'd like clarification on the nature of the work, which you are happy to provide. You explain that it is very simple. As a new queen, she'll be charged with bringing the Slayer to justice and rebuilding her kingdom in a new land. Her Majesty again is overwhelmed. Oh. And again, you explain she will have help. She may choose to appoint a Wastelandic Vindicator as her kingdom's hero, a warrior selected and groomed to face the Slayer with the weapon he protects. But first, there will be tidying up to do. Explosive will be needed. If she were to appoint a brave armaments regent for her kingdom, he could be of assistance. Once the regent's task is complete, the queen must use the key to set the destination for her royal entourage, and once all the pieces are in place, the vessels must be destroyed. Serenity. Blink for help furiously. You interrupt whatever nonsense these silly people are planning with an extremely urgent message. Unfortunately, your simple message cannot seem to penetrate their thick carapaces. Doesn't anybody in this stupid desert speak blinking? Prepare to tidy up. You heard the new queen in town need a powder monkey on the double. As the kingdom's most regent, whatever that is, you spring into action. New regent. Now this is something you can handle. Anything to take your mind off that terrible pointy head that fell on the illegal statue. Until you have to rig that one with bombs too, that is. Dream. Mayor's house. Blinking. I don't speak blinking. Or Braille or SOS. Is this whole thing gonna be this? Do I have to translate this? I don't know if this is. We can copy and paste it, but it's pretty much. Help, my friend is stuck inside the big can inside a small house he built. You must hurry. It's not very bright and he doesn't understand it when I blink. Are you watching me? No, you don't. No, don't blink me. You don't understand blinking either. How do you people even exchange ideas without luminous rear ends? Yes, what a daring dream. That's what I was going to do, but I just put Homestuck at the end of the blinking translation, and then someone has this on here. So, a user named Kagamin Rini. Guess what a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. How you wish you could know their world. Well, this post is from 2012, thankfully. To hear one night those muted pop ads trace up your stairs. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber. And as the soper seeps from your eyes, monocle put, they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting moonlight. A mysterious woven tongue invites. Wouldn't these ears suit you? Monocle drop. Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? Hey you, just what do you think you're planning on doing with that ring? Whatever it is, forget it. The Slayer is mine. Oh, wait. That's from... That's my bad. My bad. I was just reading. I thought I was, that it's, okay. Didn't realize there was no more blinking. Whoa. That's fair, Liddy. I thought it was just going to be the one conversation. How am I supposed to know that there's going to be more blinking? Red. I guess I should have just assumed. Well, I won't know anything else unless there's context. Also, this is some crazy shit going on here. What the fuck? Weird bug approaches. It must be a lucky day. Okay, here we go. Hey you, just what do you think you're planning on doing that ring? Whatever it is, forget it. This layer is mine. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, now wake up. I said wake. Okay, there we go. I will close that tab out. Wake. Good. Oh, God. This one again. Ah! And brisket. Home. R.I.P. Travos? Tavros. Land already. Dead. Kanaya, view rows. You've already viewed this moment 100 times. It is no less confounding than your 101st. There's nothing otherwise unusual about the scene. A simple girl is understandably preoccupied by her handsome assortment of orbs, while surrounded by her ever-growing band of amphibious and reptilian acolytes. And then darkness. You have one lead in your investigation, but she hasn't been very helpful so far. Contact Future Jade. Are you feeling any more cooperative in this time frame? Password. I see no, of course not. Please, I know you were talking to her shortly before. What did you say to her? I said password, fuck-ass. Wow. Whoops, sorry, I've been having too many password arguments with Carcat, I guess. I still don't understand the password thing. Psst, you don't... Past you doesn't care about passwords. What happened? No, it depends. Do you want to have a silly conversation or a serious conversation? Which is favorable. Both are. But a silly conversation mostly doesn't matter or make the timeline more confusing than it needs to be. So you can have one right now if you want. In fact, I would say it is coming dangerously close to being one already. But if it's a serious conversation you want, then I'm afraid I must demand a password. Can we discuss a serious issue in a silly manner? Nope. How am I supposed to know the password? Because I told you. I don't remember that. Exactly. I feel like I am trudging waist deep through a slither basin full of your human surprise noodles. Haha. Yum. Earthbound Halloween hack. I've never seen it. I understand this silliness is currently permissible, but are serious questions about the past or nonsense permissible as well? I suppose they are acceptable. Why are you demanding passwords from me and also apparently Carcat? To keep the conversations linear. I gave you a password at the end of our previous conversation. You have to give me that password to start our next conversation. This ensures that past you can't jump ahead into the conversations and mess everything up like you are trying to do now. I'm not trying to do that. I know, but trust me, it's better that way. When will I get the password? I don't know, I have no idea what time you were from. But you will get it. I gave it to you some time ago at the end of our last conversation, and I have been eagerly awaiting your linear and unconfusing reply ever since. Bye, Kanaya. Ceased. Contact Past Jade. Oh. I'm appreciating our conversation from this time frame more and more. Past you is much less of a taskmaster than future you or pre-blackout Rose. Thanks, I think. What do you mean by pre-blackout Rose? I mean post-blackout Rose is a lot less difficult insofar as she's unavailable. Okay, but what do you mean by blackout? I guess you'll find out soon, and then report it to me under extremely specific circumstances, which is good because I sure don't know. Yes, and that face is a good response. Your eyes are right to be swirled letters. What are you doing? I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm getting Dave to set up that expensive equipment so I can start doing all that witches spacey stuff you were telling me about, which I appreciate since my sprite turned out to be so sad and useless and not very wise at all. I see. Well, I didn't actually tell you to. I was just being informative. Also, it isn't technically witch of spacey stuff. I was a sylph, not a witch. Oh, what's a sylph? I think it's sort of like a witch, but more magical. A magical witch? Yes, I'm completely certain of that suddenly. That's awesome. But regardless, I think our roles are approximately the same since we're both stokers of the forge, as well as holders of breeding duties. However, I should clarify that my earlier console was mostly academic. It takes weeks to do all of it properly. You won't have time. Breeding duties? Yeah, please tell me that doesn't involve what it sounds like. What does it sound like? It sounds like it involves a lot of breeding. Well, it does, but not breeding through means typical of most species. Oh, does the equipment we are deploying have anything to do with it? It has a lot to do with it. It is a cloning equipment, much like what is scattered all over the Vale, the same kind responsible for creating all of us. Okay then, that's pretty neat. I didn't mean to alarm you by implying you were required to wage a great deal of personal procreation over a span of several weeks. Yeah, whew. Now, it should be clear that repopulation is among our duties as well in the long term, and I've gathered that the cloning apparatus in the Vale is probably meant to permit an initial boost on the world we select for settlement, but beyond that it is up to the descendants to perpetuate the race, and your species has quite an advantage in this respect. How so? Your procreation may be carried out by paired individuals autonomously, whereas ours may not, which is what makes my role particularly important. What is your role? I'm the keeper of the matriorb. It is an egg that will hatch a new mother grub. She alone will be responsible for bearing our young. Wow, cool. So you're like bugs, like bees or ants or such, but with horns? I guess so. And you are like erect livestock without the muscle definition or the hermaphroditic physiology for that matter. But milk producers nonetheless, that rare kind of organism to nurture hatchless young within you. Are you not? Yes. Got the Oxlatrix key. Anyway, I'd imagine I would hatch the new grub on a planet in your universe, and when that became impossible, I quickly lost hope. I assumed it would remain locked in its card forever, which could only be opened when the orb was meant to be used, but then I found something quite unexpected when I was exploring this lab. I found a key. It was deep in the meteor, and as I suspected, it released the orb, which was really confusing to me for a while, until I realized what it meant, which is so obvious I'm amazed I didn't think of it right away. What? It means I'm supposed to use it now, to hatch the grub in the heart of this meteor. You think so? Sure, there's no reason a meteor couldn't act as the center of our race's resurrection. They are themselves like large seeds after all. The only question is whether we can manage to keep it from being destroyed, as well as whether I am able to raise the mother grub to maturity. Oh wow, that thought is actually pretty overwhelming. I think you can do it. You do? Yes. Didn't you say your Lucis was a grub? Yes, she was in fact a mother grub, who relinquished her calling as matriarch to raise me. That's perfect. If you're raised by a mother grub, then you're in a great position to raise one yourself. It's like a sort of family legacy. A really cool alien family legacy. Okay, thanks for saying so. Don't mention it. So how does the cloning stuff work? It's very involved. Like I said, you won't have time. In fact, it probably should have taken considerably longer than it took me. I was a little rushed. I'm gonna try anyway. If you can hold out hope for rebuilding your race in the center of a meteor, then I think I can at least try to get a little cloning done with the time I have left. Yes, you're right. I can't imagine how you can complete the objective in the time given, but weirder things have happened, I think. First, deploy the pad. Yes, Dave is doing that at the top of this ridiculous tower. By the way, all up there. Did you say it was needed to be in a warm place? Yes, that's right. My house is freezing now. I ran on geothermal power before. I guess there's no heat anywhere inside this planet. That will probably change it if you light the forge, but one thing at a time, I guess. Yes, I'd like to hear about that later, but yeah, the weather seems just fine out here in the medium. Let's see how Dave is doing. Deploy cloning apparatus. Jade, examine. It's so small. That's the appropriate size for the equipment. But clone babies can barely even fit on that thing. Babies, what? I mean young humans, you know, that we milk producers nurture hatchless within? Yes, I know. I didn't mean to suggest your breeding duties involved cloning humans. Repopulation is not what's happening here. It's not your objective as the Witch of Space. Not yet, anyway. Then what is the objective? What am I breeding? Frogs. Sorry, I thought that was obvious. I can't get over how tiny this thing. It's so cute. So the baby frogs show up on this pad here? Yes. I can't wait to try it. What are you laughing at there? Oh, lol. Dave just has a lot of funny stuff to say about all this. What is he saying? Oh, you know, a bunch of silly stuff. There's too much to copy paste. Here, I'll save it all to a file and send it to you. Dave is a funny guy.txt. Okay, I'm laughing pretty hard at all that. Alright, how do I get started? He will need to deploy the terminal. Then you can start hunting for frogs to purify from around your world. Deploy terminal. Frogs. Okay, here's a frog on the screen. Oh no, is it trapped in ice? I would conjecture that most of them are, and will stay that way until the forge is brought to life. I think the event is designed to trigger drastic planetary upheaval wherever the forge is stationed. Did on my planet as well. Was your planet covered in ice too? No, mostly water. Cool. Anyway, I'll try to rescue this frog. So I push this button to purify it? Yes, it probably won't do any good, but you could try. Okay, purify frog. Oh. Oh god, it's still a frogsicle. This will not do. The problem isn't that the frog is still frozen. The problem is that you were able to purify it at all. Ectobiology is based entirely on your inability to purify a subject. I don't understand, but I am intrigued. If that frog were destined to do something else, such as become ensnared in your net later, it would not be able to purify it because that would cause a paradox. So instead, you would purify its slime imprint. The paradox slime is what is important here. You can mix it with the slime from other paradoxically purified frog imprints, study the genes and selectively combine, and then create resulting paradox clones. Okay, that makes sense, I think. How can I purify some frog slime? You'll need to direct the terminal to another frog. Then you must be sure later to interfere with that frog in some way. For instance, by planning to venture out to capture that exact frog as I suggested earlier. That way it will be impossible to purify the frog before your interference has taken place. Only its slime will arrive. So is it like a sort of backwaters frog breeding? Clone first, catch later? Yes. Search for a new frog. Okay, I'll try this. Look at that handsome guy here, hiding in the woods and being sneaky. He looks frozen solid too. So if I go bother him later, that means if I try to take him now, I only get slime, right? Yes, that should work. Make a note of the coordinates. When you travel to interact with your clone subjects, you are also taking the opportunity to explore and discover new habitats, as well as new species of frogs for your terminal to track. It's efficient to go adventuring in this fashion while you are waiting for your young clones to mature. That sounds like fun. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It is also extremely time consuming. Like some appear virus in the veil, this one is locked to the present moment. You cannot use it as a window into the future or past, and isolate frogs whose futures are certain and therefore most paradoxifiable. Means of expedition are limited. I suppose you could use time travel to accelerate the process, but you would need to establish weeks worth of stable time loops. I think it would be an overly elaborate and dangerous undertaking personally, and anyone who would attempt such a thing is reckless. I wouldn't advise it. Okay, hang on while I clone this fella. Clone frog. Apple. Clap. Yay! You'll need somewhere to keep them while they grow, like a pool or a tank or such, or at least something temporary. Water wasn't very hard for me to come by, but for you, I don't know. I'll think of something. I won't let the poor little guy suffocate. Give him a home. Right in the 8-ball. So, am I supposed to wait for him to grow up and then breed him with the other frog paradox clones? Yeah, so this isn't all there is to the cloning process. A true paradox clone is an exact genetic duplicate of the subject. Later, that clone will be sent back in time to become itself. In fact, it is an exact duplicate that is guaranteed to happen. This is what classifies it as a paradox clone. Any duplicate which genetically deviates from the original is not. It is simply a mutant. And for breeding purposes, mutation is desirable, within reason. You may adjust the settings on the equipment to promote genetic anomalies, but it's very delicate and you can go too far. Responsibly guiding the evolution of the genetic code during the breeding process is very important. In fact, it is the most important thing about this of all. It is? Yes. Huh. So, what is the actual purpose of all this breeding? Am I trying to make one really special frog with just the right genetic code or something? Sort of like the ultimate frog? Actually, yes, that's exactly what you're doing. Oh, your objective is to breed the Genesis frog. Why? You can't complete the game without doing so. Your entire mission depends on breeding him. Him? So he's a boy frog? Yes, he'll begin as a tadpole like you have there, but considerably bigger, and he will mature to become the Speaker, a deity-like figure idolized by the consorts who wait for him to come. The Speaker? He's known as the Speaker of the vast croak. Croak! Yes, the croak really is quite vast and is something to behold. It is the most amazing thing I've seen. Then the Speaker's like a god, but there are a lot of them? Like one for each session, kind of like the kings and queens? Yes, there'll be one for every session should the players be successful, and each one is a unique product of their quest. The kingdoms are at odds over his creation. Prospect worships him much as the consorts do. Durst reviles him and outlaws frogs wherever they can, even the iconography. Their agents mock his name with slurs, like Speaker of the Vast Joke, or Billy is Slick. Although, to be honest, that is what we ended up calling him. Not to be disrespectful, though, it's just a catchier name. It is pretty catchy. If I call him that, I will be sure to say it. I mean, no offense. I doubt it's even possible to offend him. That's good. Okay, then what? What do we do after I make this big god froggy? Does it have something to do with the new universe we create? Most certainly. You said he was a Genesis frog. Does that mean we bring him into the universe and he makes new planets or life or such? No, you're not really understanding the magnitude of his role. He's not responsible for just one aspect of the universe you create. He's responsible for all of them. Bilious Slick is your universe. What? Really? I don't mean he's the universe you're from. We engineered that incarnation. He's the universe that you were trying to create. Yes, I got that. Sorry, I thought it was obvious, but that wasn't sure. I mean, he is literally a universe? Yes, literally. That statement was as literal as you could possibly make words be. I know your species is frequently insincere for a variety of reasons, but your species is too, especially Karkat. He's incredibly sarcastic. That's true, but when we do it, it's usually just because we were trying to be jerks, rather than by way of a mild manner, perpetually dispatching little puzzles of rhetoric without apparent purpose. But I don't do that. I try to say what I mean as much as I can. Yeah, I think I've been discerning that. It's a nice change of pace. From what? Oh, it's not important. Ha, you mean from Rose? Well, not that it was an enjoyable exercise in xenocultural inculcation. Yeah, Rose and Dave are like that all the time. They inculate that stuff like crazy.
Inculcate.
Inculcate. I swear I've already looked that up. Inculcate that stuff like crazy. So you have been talking to her a lot, I guess? Sort of. Are you best friends now? I guess as mutually friendly as the time has permitted two people to be. I won't be speaking to her anymore, though. Why? Oh yeah, because you said she's blacked out? What the heck does that mean? It just means in a few moments from your perspective, I won't be able to see her through my viewport or talk to her. I don't know why exactly, but it's not that hard to guess. She has been relying on the powers and counsels of dark gods and other sources of ambiguous intent, and she has consequently devised a plan which sounds very dangerous to me. Yeah, I didn't like the sound of her plan either. You're more sensible. It's probably the influence Skya has had on you, having spent much of your life awake on Prospect, like me. You did? If we're alike in some ways, maybe it's because of this. Yeah! I woke up a long time ago. I had trouble sleeping when I was young. The sunlight was unnaturally invigorating to me, I guess. My Lucis could do nothing to help, and while I was supposed to be in my cocoon, I would often wander out to the desert, where one day I was visited by a stranger who dressed in spoke and white. He put me to sleep, and I woke on Prospect, where I have dreamed ever since. He said he was my guardian, and then he visited rarely. I did regard him as that. Then later he stopped coming. In time I began to believe he was a figment of my mind, like an imaginary friend to give me reassurance when I needed it. But then while playing our game, I learned he was real. He had spoken to others from our party, and had been manipulating us all to advance his schemes. It was saddening to learn my fortuitous awakening had been the product of a nefarious ploy. You're lucky that your awakening probably had no such entanglements. Jeez, I hope not. But I guess it's only a minor contamination of something otherwise great. I was allowed to see what Skya would show me, and to prepare for dangers ahead, and to try to protect people. Me too. Mom and I did not realize how much we had in common. You're right, we do. I feel a bit silly that it took me so long to engage with the one corresponding closely with my role. It must be certain madness I'm afflicted by, to orbit those more reckless and dangerous than I, and more daring for it. I guess I want to help them, but they can never be helped, it seems. Well, it sounds like helping people is something that is in your nature. I can understand that. Are you saying Rose is reckless and dangerous? Yes, definitely. We have our share of dangerous players who seem to do nothing but cause problems. I believe she is yours. And if her insane plan wasn't alarming enough, she has been communicating with this stranger I mentioned, and unsurprisingly, she had not been forthright about the nature of their conversations. You mean your guardian? Yes, and he's not merely a guardian. I'm very sure he's a first guardian, like your Lucis was. Oh, I'm not sure why, but the sound of that makes me really nervous. I feel the same way about it. The involvement of any such entity strikes me as quite inauspicious, even when seemingly benign. She didn't mention anything about that when we talked, but then she seems preoccupied. She was. You'll have a chance to determine more soon, after which hopefully you can tell me. Yeah, I will. In the meantime, I will go. I would like to return to the core to satiate this orb. It seems you have your own orb to care for now. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay, you can go do that, and I guess I'll check on Rose, but there's still so much I want to know. I want to know more about stocking the forge and breeding the frogs, and about your time on Prospect and all that. Okay, I will definitely help you as much as I can. The young Prospect Wakers ought to stick together. Yes! I'll message you again in your future, and you may reply to me if you have cause to. If I have cause to? Oh, that reminds me, I was thinking of implementing a system to keep some of these confusing conversations simple and linear. Does it by any chance have to do with passwords? Yes, I guess someone told you? Yes, you delivered news to the system by demanding a password from me. Aha, you see? You nearly just gave me the idea for the plan in the first place, paradoxically, for my own future self. I just find that kind of thing annoying for some reason. It doesn't feel right. I would rather ideas come from the place they actually came from. That's a reasonable attitude. Okay, let's put the system in play starting out. I'll give you a password, and you give it to me in the future when you want to pick up this conversation again. Okay, the password is Croak. It must be in all caps and must contain precisely 10 O's. 10. I'm counting 11. Whoops, 11 then. The password system is already paying overwhelming dividends of ease and rationality. Kanaya, that sounded just a wee bit sarcastic. Oh, wow, yeah, I hope I'm not falling prey to a crisis of sincerity. You're just becoming multicultural, that's all. I think I am learning to be more multicultural through Carcat as well. It mostly involves saying fuck a lot. Oh no, it's okay, he's really not so bad. Yeah, I know. Okay, go hatch that orb. I'll be waiting. Yes, I'll do that. Bye, Jade. Later. Wow. That was a long conversation. Oh, do we got a full game now? Oh, no, wait. Oh, we do. Okay.
Go drink some water, or I'll fucking end you.
Okay. Oh, god damn. Relaxing in the horn pile, I see. Yes, why don't you hop in too, Kanaya? There's plenty of space. Solix and I are glubbing about feelings. That sounds nice. But it really doesn't look like there's much room in that pile of horns at all. I should get going anyway. Yeah, of course there's no room. It was kind of a moronic invitation, to be honest. Hey, shut your Moby blowhole. I was just showing you a little basic courtesy. Oh my god. Really, you're just the grouchiest dude sometimes. And it's really cute. Also, let's get real. This horn pile isn't comfortable at all. I've got hard metal edges jabbing me everywhere, and it's lumpy as hell, and you can't move a fucking inch without honking the shit out of it and making everyone in the room look at you. What idiot thought this was the ideal thing to chill out on? Oh, that's right, a brain-dead clown who eats toxic slime. Probably like it because it's like a coral reef or some horrible jagged underwater pile of shit like that. Grouchy motherfucker, Glubber. Heart? Okay, I'll leave you be. I see that look on your face. You're curious, but you're nervous about meddling. Am I right? come on, we're having a private conversation here. It's okay, really. We were sharing some feelings about stuff. Solix was feeling bummed out because the radio blew up, and she was his very close friend. Holy shit, yes, let's talk about all my problems openly. I love that. Hey, KK, check this out. My emotions are serving as entertainment again. Yeah, hey, car cab, get your nubs over here. Plenty of room in the pile. Oh my god, that was such an obscene gesture he just made. Anyway, yeah, now that A is gone, I feel it is more depressed and useless than usual, and I was already pretty goddamn useless to begin with, let's face it. But I have it on good authority that she is fine. Everything is going to be swimmingly. You'll see. You're so ridiculously optimistic, it's kind of sickening. Why do you even put up with me? If you weren't so great, I would think you were a fucking idiot for liking me. So I guess thanks for liking me? Wait, that sounded so pathetic. Oh god, I should probably take that back. G'day, what the fuck are you still doing here? Goddamn it, kicking a guy and getting a little gloving privacy with a fish girl and a pile of horns? Sure. You have no interest to talk to this con artist right now. You're busy and you won't even bother dignifying his text by highlighting it. Maybe a little later. Okay. Bad break. Just another member of your team I'm counted for. Where the hell is she? Oh well, at least she's out of everybody's hair for a while. She's probably off swooning over that shitty, greasy human movie star being generally harmless. I doubt that. Dear Tinkerbell, sweet, sweet, precious Tinkerbell, Tavros loved this memorial plush sewn for him so much. Seeing it here on the floor would be especially poignant if he were dead, but you know for a fact that he's alive and well. So it's all good. This one has been decapitated for some reason. Weird and gross. What have we here? It looks like there's half-finished comic on this thing. Some kind of cool kid and a girl with red glasses. What are they doing there together? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't snoop into a cool kid fanfic. It's probably private. Oh, yeah, sorry. Gamzee left perfectly good lukewarm bottles of wicked elixir lying around. There's something so wrong about this. You think about taking a robust swig, but then you come to your senses and don't. What was that about? I don't know. I guess I fucked up again. I can't seem to do anything right in her eyes anymore. Who even knows? Maybe you should go say something to her. Well, I would, but she's probably burrowed fuck deep in this lab by now. I'm sure she's busy scooting up and down stairs and shushing through pointless corridors and opening chests containing like 3 boondollars and hideous paintings of enormous naked barnyard monsters. What's with all these chests anyway? Why do we keep squirreling our useless shit away in them? I really should have written a memo about that, like the rules of chest etiquette. Squirreling. Squirrel is the human word for nut creature. Oh. Well, I think the chests are fun. They make for nice surprises. Whatever. Anyway, I can't leave. If you haven't noticed, the team has been falling apart here ever since a radio exploded for no reason and therefore presumably died forever. Seriously, where the hell is everybody? Where's Gamzee? Shit isn't right. I'm gonna stay put here and keep it together. Okay then. If I see her along my way, I'll let her know you want to talk. If you don't think that's too medicine. No, that's fine, thanks. Wait, you're going somewhere? I'm returning to the core to deposit the matriarch. Wish me luck. Whoa, what the fuck? I mean, that's great if that's what you want to do with it, but you can't go. I need you here. Look around. Shit is mayhem. I'll only be gone for a few minutes. Anyway, you're doing a good job, and I think you can manage to cope with my momentary absence. Okay, fine. In that case, good luck. Hope it works. Thanks. Okay, I'm assuming I don't want to be Garcat yet? The final Iradiabot exploded about an hour ago. She's dead for good now, you guess. Or is she? Yes, she is. You're completely certain of it. Examine... It's sad seeing Unareal air lying here without Gamzee around to neglect it while people trip over it. It's almost a little poignant, like seeing a toppled tricycle in the yard of a missing child. Oops, you mean a toppled 3-wheel device in the lawn ring of a cold wiggler. Don't get more tragic than that. Terezi's ridiculous cosplay get-up. You feel kind of bad for mocking her for it. Just one of more exhibits of boorish behavior you should probably apologize for. That is, if you're presently Carcat while examining this item. If you aren't, those thoughts are not relevant to you. You decide not to program contingencies for examining this item without different characters, because that would have been a waste of time. Ipata has left her steeping pot of flavorful chamomile untouched. She has gone to another perplexing mystery. You really hope he stays playing games for girls soon, for good, one way or another. Okay, so all the random objects. Looks like some kind of douchebag scooter blew up. What a rabbit, it probably served him right. You got the matriarch. You have seen many sad things in your adventure, but watching Equi's practice archery must be the saddest thing of all. Okay. Control-Alt-T. Man, where the hell did that awesome clown go? I miss the other guy. At least he had some taste. Trust. This asshole only has one record. that it? That's all that's over here? How do I get out of here? Oh. Okay. Okay, B car cat. Okay. These timelines are all fucked up. Why, Duke Pinestone, it seems your lovely green complexion has turned to blue as each past treachery has tightened your news a little more. Worry not, it will all be over soon as you stuffed in your sarcophagus and give it a funeral fit for a nobleman but a lowly beggar. Let that be a lesson to your family, who also executed in the name of justice. Weird. Gross. Grab snack! Hey, you're just in time. We're talking about serious feelings here. Solix has been feeling... Don't give a fuck. Thank you. Okay, you're a true friend. Oh, fine. So, what reeled you over here to the old pile? Have any of you seen Gamzee? It's not like him to stray far from the horn pile. I'm getting kind of worried. You are? Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Ugh. Just where is he? I don't know, man. I have heard nary a honk out of it for a while. Maybe something frightened him out in the lab? Why don't you go looking for him? We could help. I would, but I can't. Gotta stay put. Keep the team together. I don't want you fuckers straying off either, you understand? Just stay in the pile and keep making everyone uncomfortable with your savvy bullshit. That's an order. We're thinking of taking a nap, actually. You should too, Carp Catfish. It'll be great. Why do you keep insisting of ignoring the simple no sleeping rule? I made it perfectly... You know what? Fine. Just take your nap, as long as you just stay put. Do I have to re-examine everything? No, those are the same. Alright. Sounds like you've been talking to the Jade Human like you said you would. Yeah. I just used the phrase the Jade Humans satirically. For no reason, it is just one of many ways in which I'm becoming more multicultural. Nice one, I'm laughing up a fucking storm. Have you found your password system to be practical? Don't even get me started on the password bullshit. Okay, so Future Jade gives you some really mysterious thing to tell past Jade. Make sure she does something she needs to do without explicitly giving herself the idea from the future. Just dumb, but okay, I go along with it so she doesn't completely fit the fuck out of me. Then I get back to her in the future to say I did it, and what am I greeted with? Password. Password, you nubby, grubby, suck of ugly fuck. I want a password right now or I'll direct my cold laser hate stare through your bulge from behind my goofy-ass goggling girl glasses from lame shitty sissies. Okay, I'm paraphrasing here. So I give her the password and she's like, wrong, I haven't given you that password yet. Or you already gave me that password. Or it's too early for it to whatever. Find the right future me to give the password to. So I'm like, fuck, I respectfully submit that this is a new level of stupidity and pointlessness that only Harvard and enjoy while earnestly investigating their own genitals, but that's just my opinion. And then we spend way more time arguing about password shit than anything constructive. Sounds like you like her. What are you getting at? She has given you a reason to be frustrated and loud, and what more could you ask for in a friend? She's quite considerate, actually. Okay, yes, I'll say she's a lot more decent than I gave her credit for originally. And somewhere in this mess, I guess a coherent plan is starting to emerge. I still can't determine exactly what it is, because she's always so vague, but whatever. And she actually seems to care about helping us with our problem, too, which is more than I thought a human would do, and way more than I could say for a lot of the lousy, self-absorbed fucks around here. Do you think Teresa's aware of your interactions with her? I don't know, probably. I don't want to sound too meddlesome, because I know people don't like that much, but didn't you and she used to have a thing like that? And why does everyone think we have a thing? Well, didn't you? The thing which may or may not have been existed, notwithstanding, what right would she have to be upset about me talking to Jade? Maybe she thinks you're trying to make her jealous. Oh, like she's not doing the same thing by talking to that pompous tool who's idiotically insecure about the color of his eyes, while hypocritically typing with his candy red text to drive the girls wild? What a fucking show off. You just know she's doing it to annoy me. She's probably even putting up a little show for me crying over his corpse, like she really gives a shit. You actually believe she was pretending? Yeah, sure, I don't know. Maybe she tried not to be so quick to dismiss the sincerity of people's emotions. Guess you're right. I was being pretty dumb just now. What a fucking idiot. Past me's always so terrible, even when I literally just finished being it. I wasn't actually crying. Just now, I was exaggerating my reaction for effect. Okay, you're getting way too far with the multicultural shit. You need to take it down a peg. Okay, anything else that I need to do as Carcat? Is that it? Okay. It's a very loud song. Well, let me know if this is okay. If you can still hear the music and hear me. Because I can definitely, turn on my mic, but, oh. What the fuck? Oh god, it's him. If you can tell him to go away, I don't even have the energy for this. Hey, Finless, this doesn't concern those with mustard sludge slipping through their veins. It's a matter for royalty only, so keep your mouth closed or I'll slit your open over my next meal. Whatever, bro, not interested. Okay. Okay, page is refreshed. Now what? Oh, okay. That is so annoying. Wouldn't be Homestuck if it wasn't obtuse and annoying. Gotta help Kanai out with this thing after your business is done here. Hope it's your... Oh, I know. I was trying to talk to Kanai. Ken, I've been meaning to thank you. For what? For all that training you did. I wouldn't be the incredibly holy wizard I am now without your help. But I didn't even really train you. I just made you a wand. Yeah, well, that's all I needed, I guess. I just needed for someone to show a little faith in me, so I'm saying things. I owe you. Okay, then you're welcome. I hope you use your big gifts and powers of light and hope for goodness and purity, and let's not forget science. Don't worry, I'm all over that shit. You don't even know. I hope that you didn't come off as too sarcastic. What? The thing I just said. I didn't even realize how sarcastic I was being. It's starting to become a problem, I think. Please don't take too much offense. Damn, Ken, if that's your idea of offense being made, then I honestly gotta fucking worry for you. Tell you what, I'll give you some lessons in dealing out the dark umbrage to repay you for your tutelage. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn the music down. Okay, there we go. Oh, sure, a little later, maybe. Yep. Hey, what are you doing anyway? What's that thing there? The matriarch. I was about to go hatch it in the core to restore our race. That sounds hopeful. I hope it's hopeful. You should have told me about this. If there's going to be any sort of a hope for our race as the Prince of Hope, I demand to be involved. So don't go anywhere without me, got it? But, fine. Okay. Man, where have you been? You aren't helping, wandering off like... Holy shit, is that your new magic wand? It's not magic, we talked about this car. Right, it's powered by science, I forgot. Or hope, whatever the fuck that means. I don't fucking need this from you. I take enough shit as it is from the rest of you dirt scrapers. I thought you and me had a kind of pact or whatever. Okay, fine, shut up, I apologize. I know it's tough being you. Nobody gets it. I had a harder time than anyone with this game. It was really fucking unfair what challenges I got saddled with. I would've fucking murdered for a land full of a lot of harmless brains and fire, but no. It was so lonely. Hey guys, anyone want to come hang out with me in the land of wrath and angels? And anybody at all? I know it isn't anything like one of your flippin' land picnics. Anyone, please? I'll even settle for the kitty cat shipper cave girl. Yeah, I guess being her server player and saving her life wasn't goddamn enough. Had to be my most humiliating rejection yet. Okay, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure she's still obsessed with me. It's a very unfortunate, very red, and very unrequited situation I've been trying to tiptoe around for a long time, okay? Her disinterest in you, in your advance, wasn't a reflection on you at all. Come on, we talked about this. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, I don't know how you were expecting to make any sort of traction if you see her as the kitty cat shipper girl. She's a person with feelings, you raving douche. I know, Car, it's not even the point. I'm over that embarrassment. I'm just saying, where the fuck were you guys? I had to deal with those awful angels all by myself. Do you have any idea how hard those assholes are to kill? Like at least a minute of sustained fire from only the most legendary weapon ever, and they were fast and angry as shit. Yeah, we talked about that too. I really don't think you were supposed to be killing them, dude. I kept saying, I think they're like game constructs or something. They're to serve some other game purpose, not for you to hunt down. They didn't even give you any grist, you idiot. That was your first clue. Fine, whatever. You're still missing the point. Where was everybody? Why are they avoiding me all the time? They were too scared shitless to set foot on your planet for more than a second. Between a trigger-happy prince, the god weapon blasting anything at Twitch, and a million crazed angels he deliberately enraged, wasn't what I'd call an ideal social hub. If you were lonely, why didn't you venture out more often? Well, I would've, but nobody else was volunteering to pick up the slack in angel-killing duties. Oh my fucking god, why don't you listen? Anyways, I did leave, eventually. Leaving your planet to go deal with Solix isn't being sociable, you thick fuck. And you know what? You deserve getting your ass handed to you because I warned you and you didn't listen. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see who's become the proud new recipient as who is asked now. Ugh, look, Stay here for a while, okay? No more brooding in the lab and absolutely no fucking dueling. Stay out of trouble. Okay, so now talk to them last. You good to do that? Yep, okay. It's a matter for royalty only, so keep your mouth closed or I'll slit your open over my next meal. Whatever, Bo, not interested. Idiot, please, I don't want to see any more dueling. Don't try to provoke him. It's not like I don't know what you're doing. You keep trying to spark a rivalry with him to get me to auspicize between you two and pull us out of our quadrant. It is the oldest and lamest trick in the book. It didn't work then and it won't work now. That's an astonishing accusation. How can you say that? First, as if this scum is even worthy of a rivalry with me, and second, if I'm not totally done with you like I have told you repeatedly. All I want to do is have a word with you. Okay, Eridan, we can talk, but only if you're planning on being civil. That's what you never got, Friv. You and I are being civil by very virtue of the fact that we're talking now. We're royalty, you and I, and we belong together. You're not that way, which I guess that you're not into, and that's fine. But we belong together as a ruling class and nothing else. And so I'm going to ask you this one last time and give you the choice. I'm about to go. Please come with me. Go with you? Eridan, you weren't really serious about going to find Jack, were you? Of course I was, and we should do it together. You got nothing to fear. Now I've reached new heights of powers no one else could dream of, not even Mindfang with her garish orange sweatshirt and her silly flabby wings and all her poppycock about luck, which everyone with a thick band knows to be the fakest fiction that ever failed to exist. This is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. He made one of his shitty fake wands glow a little, and now he thinks he's a fairy god troll or something. Was that slander? Just I heard? I can't even tell. I tend to block out noise from filth whose blood is practically the complementary fucking color of mine. He has a point, though, is in that you may be overestimating your abilities? Jack Noir is insanely powerful, Eridan. Please, I don't want to see you do anything foolish by trying to fight him. Fight him? Are you fucking nuts? I slaughtered enough angels to know my limits and where I stand against the Lord of all angels they prophesized. Of course I'm not going to fight him. I stand no chance in hell against that guy. I'm going to join him. You're what? You're going to join me and join him too, Faf. Come on, let's go. Okay, that's it. He's lost it. No, I'm not, and you aren't either. That is glubbing insane. I thought you were supposed to be the Prince of Hope? How is it hopeful to surrender to a murderous demon like a coward? As a Prince of Hope, I'm uniquely qualified to recognize when all hope is lost. And I'm telling you, there's no hope, not even a little bit. Only thing left to do is serve him and hope he spares us. And I'm extending the invitation to come with me, because even though you don't think so, I really do care about you. Servant and Jack together, well, we'll be unstoppable, and our enemies will tremble before us. What do you say? No, you have lost all right to use fish puns forever. I revoke your fish punning license, as well as our friendship. Don't take that tune of voice with me, princess. What the fuck did I just say? That's it. This makes me sad, Eridan, but now we have to stop you. We can't let you find Jack or risk you leading him to us. So that's how it is it? He's right, man. Can't believe this. I was looking forward to a nap, too. I should have killed you on low buff when I had the chance. Oh, well, I guess it's only fitting I take you down in round 2. You ready, Prince? Bring it, mage. Round 2. Okay, I'm not supposed to do anything, right? They just start dueling. This is sick as hell. Oh, okay. Is the wand actually working? Poof. KO'd. Wand. Wand. Holy shit, he is going fucking crazy with that wand. Dead, honk. Some of the animation that they end up doing is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm honk, 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 honk. explode. Oh, wow, he just, what a fucking asshole. With the chainsaw. Going with the chainsaw. And shot and killed. Dead. Are you next? Oh, God. I gotta reread this. See, bro, and hello, Jeff. Performance, your blood, dude. Deadly firearms. Are you next? Are you next? Are you next? Sports. Okay. Yeah, after we get done with this little thing, Eridan, abscond. He just leaves, right? Yeah. Examine Kanaya. Kanaya, are you okay? Hey, oh God, what has he done? Kanaya, please tell me that's just grub sauce. Please be grub sauce. Please just be grub sauce. Please just grub sauce. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Examine Solex. You were relieved to find Solex is not dead. He's merely KO'd. You don't think you can handle if this is round 2 of watching your good bro get killed. Examine Pfeffery. She is dead. He is not going to take it well when he wakes up. You hope he just stays asleep for a while. Examine Kanaya's computer. Someone was contacting her. What the hell? There's no text in the message window. Oh, you get it. This Joker types in white. Guess you'll have to highlight it to read it. Highlight. Mr. Vantas. What the fuck? Who are you, and why are you messaging me through Kanaya's account? I seriously don't need this shit right now. I'm delivering this message through the console of one of my numerous unwitting proteges to give you a word of advice, and then you will not hear from me again. Coming in just to die. Yeah, Lucis, I'm going to be switching to the game soon. Don't turn your back on the body. Oh, God. I'm just gonna get past this little point. What is that supposed to mean? That is the dumbest advice you ever heard. You typed in more curse words into the chat window, but there's no response. Body? Which body? What was he talking about? Turn around. You turn around very slowly, pretending not to be nervous. All of the bodies in the room remain as they are. There is clearly nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. Oh, look, Gamzee's messaging you back. Finally. I wonder what the hell he's been up to all this time. Answer. Yeah, trolling. Honk. Gamzee, fuck, there you are. You had me worried, dude. Honk. Yeah, where have you been anyway? I told everyone to let me know if you're gonna wander off. Honk, 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 honk. Yeah, I get it, wise guy. You're a fucking clown. Who cares? Quit the bullshit party clown antics and get your ass back here. This shit has hit the whirling device and you could be in serious danger out there. Shut up. What? I said shut the motherfucker up. Motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk. Dude, are you okay? You're really weirding me out. Yeah, I guess I'm all motherfucking weirded out to the extent of my own motherfucking self. That's all good. I'm chill with it. Oh, God, no, no, no. Please don't tell me you went crazy. I couldn't take that on top of all this. On top of motherfucking what, motherfucker? Erna just flipped his shit and killed Pfeffery and Kanaya, and I'm freaking the fuck out about it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, get back here now, and you have a slime pie to relax or something. And have a slime pie to relax or something. Slime. There's no more slime, brother. And anyway, shit was motherfucking poison, didn't you know? No, I mean, I would never eat it, but... They get motherfucking spoon-fed all about the wicked news punchline blooded motherfucker. It rots you, rusts your motherfucking think pan, and the floor all stares up back at you through the motherfucking hole. But there's no hole now, only under motherfucking standing of who all I was made out to be all along. Only under motherfucking standing of who I was out to be motherfucking all motherfucking. Oh my God, no, 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 no. I've been kicking this wicked ignorance on this shit. Been motherfucking slaughtering the wicked ignorance, bro. All up in lifelong denial about my calling as a descendant of the high motherfucking jugulators. We're higher than you, brother. We're higher than motherfucking everybody. Onk, Gamzee, please now. And now I'm the last one, so I finally motherfucking understand. I finally got my motherfucking understand onto who the mirthful messiahs are. They were always both me. And also motherfucking me. And motherfucking now, I'm gonna motherfucking kill all you motherfuckers. Oh God, oh man, oh God, I'm gonna motherfucking kill all you motherfuckers and paint the wicked pictures with your motherfucking blood. From your veins will drip my miracles. Your crushed bones will make my special stardust. Welcome to the Dark Carnival, brother. Honk, 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 honk. You have never been so scared in your entire life. Open memo. This is probably the last memo I will write, because first of all, there's pretty much nothing left to say. And second of all, I might be dead soon. I'm just hoping some of you idiots read this, and even if you think I'm full of shit now, when it all starts going down, you might just remember what I said and save yourselves. The worst case scenarios happen. The Bard of Rage is on the loose. Yeah, I know we all thought that title was a joke, but it turned out it wasn't. He's completely snapped, and for those of you further ahead on the timeline, I don't have to tell you how dangerous he is. Remember what he did to the Black King? Nobody could explain it, and then he just went back to spacing out for the rest of the battle. I mean, seriously, what the fuck was that? I don't even think the king could fucking believe it, frankly. Did anyone's attack do as much damage? I don't think so. I don't even think Vriska's did, although it's hard to say since that was the knockout blow. Spoilers. I guess we thought it was like a secret joke power or something, but the joke is on us. He's out of pie, and now the Fako genie is out of the shitty soda bottle for good. We're so fucked. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Guys, I'm terrified. I don't know what to do. I'm in a room full of bodies and I think I'm not supposed to turn my back on them. Oh my god, I just heard a honk. Oh god, oh no, 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 no. It came from the horn pile. I don't know if it was just a body settling on an errant horn or if I have to get the fuck out of here. 420 hours ago, responded memo. Hey, best friend. What the motherfucker will I be supposed to do? I'm not following. Paz Gamzee, goddammit, I'm trying to warn people of your murderous future self. This practically doesn't even have anything to do with you. Now go back to groping your horns and be distracted by colors, you useless fuck. Yeah, I can definitely carry out that order, bro. I guess I'll wait until this motherfucking future happens to see about what all this murder noise is. Bad. Like I was saying, still freaking out. Ugh, there was another little honk. It was so faint. Just imagine it. I think I might be losing it. I really have to get out of here, but I should try to revive them first. I know Durst and Prospect are gone, but if there's any chance at all they survived, I've got to try. I'm not looking forward to going near that horn pile, though. What if he's been in there the whole time? I'm shitting myself so hard here. I don't even know what to do. Yes, I have to brave it for Pfeffery's sake. For my sake? What do you mean, Crab Catch? Oh god, Pfeffery. Is any of this serious? It's so hard to tell. All of your memories have been so outrageous, I can't even decide what to take seriously anymore. This one sounds like the biggest whopper of all, to be conkness. Yes, I'm dead glubbing serious, okay? Still sounds pretty fishy to me. Pfeffery, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I didn't know what to do. Sorry for what? I can't do this. It's too much for me. I'm sorry. Before I go, everyone should also know Aridin had a complete shit hive meltdown. He's gonna run around killing people with his magic wand, so keep an eye out for him. If I run into him again, I don't even know. He better pray to all his murdered angels it doesn't happen. A magic wand, is that so? Car, come on now. Everyone fucking knows this memo's rubbish. Hey, asshole, consider our pact over. We got a pact? Not anymore. You're dead to me. Past you, present you, future you. And above all, ugly, scarf-necked, douchebag hipster you. Wait, I forgot all of this. All of the yous are that you. If I wasn't so terrified, I'd be consumed with anger. And as soon as I'm done cowering in a dark corner hiding for that honking murderous tool, I'm going to hunt you down and fillet you with my sickle. Whoa, Car. This is nothing if not flattering, but don't you think you're coming on a little strong? Oh, God, I'm not hitting on you, idiot. This is honest-to-God platonic enmity. Like in the I really do want you to die kind of way. I'm not initiating an elaborate Caligulous waltz with you, you desperate shit. I mean, yeah, obviously I knew you weren't serious. I guess I appreciate the effort you're putting into cheering me up. I can always count on you for some good ironic repertoire, Car. Nobody else really got our sense of humor. Oh, no. Are you busy? You said you tried to make it to Loa soon. Well, how about it? Dude, are you an idiot? You can plainly say I'm 300 fucking hours in the future. If I'm remotely interested, which is to say I simply say, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, losing track of the time shit is easy when we start riffing like this, Car. Like, what? What are we even doing here? I'm just lonely here, and I got major ordeals to keep afloat with. I know you're lonely, goddammit. Who cares? I'm saying it would be cool to hang out with you, and you said you would. Can you put a word with your past self, maybe bugging him to make the trip when he gets the chance? Wait, were you hitting on me back then? Are you hitting on me? Like an actual red solicitation? Is that what this was? What? God damn it, I'm chewing you out for wand murder and you were flirting with me. My fucking god, man. I'm not spying you being anything but cagey, what with this whole, like, line of humor and all. About no dipshit not interested. Even though I wasn't compelled to think you were still being flippant and ironic with me, you can't exactly outright reject me, can you? Why not? Because your future you doesn't count unless it's present you till that's all fair game. Is this real? Are you being ironic or something? I can't even tell anymore. The problem is, I can't put this sort of behavior past you at all, so I don't know. Just send past you over, man. Well, hang out. We'll hang out. It's not like I'm doing anything right now. Like, fuck you aren't. What's that mean? You're killing angels now, aren't you? No, you're killing fucking angels right now in the past with your shitty gun. I just know it. Well, they're just so damn many, Car, and they're not getting any less bloody pissed is the thing. This is why it would never work between us, man, because you are a stone-cold, R-worded fucking idiot, not to mention cowardly, backstabbing murderer. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you forever. Car, I'm getting some seriously mixed signals here. How could you do that to them? What, to who? To fuck? I thought you loved her. Who, man? What are you talking about? And also, what? You're not even making sense. I can't even type her name. She was my friend. She's my really good friend, and I don't know what the hell to do now that she's gone. I'm so upset. I'm just completely freaking out in every way possible. I know what it's like. You want to talk about it? Fuck no, I can't stand to look at your dumb purple words anymore. Next time I see that shitty color, you better believe it'll be coming out of your body. And no, for the love of fuck, that was not innuendo. Banned. Anyway, that's it, I guess. Future, terminally capricious. 42 hours from now. Honk. Oh god. Hey, best motherfucking friend. What all seems to be the motherfucking problem? Oh god, don't you see everyone? This crazy fucker is completely correct. I told you. That's kicking the wicked motherfucking misinformation, my brother. I'm as chill as all what's can be. No cause for alarm. This motherfucking gonna sit and zone the motherfucking out with a pan-rusted pie like as my usual motherfucking self does. Honk, 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 honk. Oh god. 42 minutes, yeah, not hours. I'm in your future, best friend. I know where you motherfucking are and what you'll motherfucking do. No. And also, guess motherfucking what? No, I don't want to. I'm all about to go meeting up some friends. Going to get pretty motherfucking friendly with them real soon. Wonder if you can all be with me in time and make me get my reconsider on. Maybe split an elixir like a couple of choice bros. Just like we do. Me and him do. Honk. Fuck. I have to go. Close memo. Examine Tavros. Upsetting discovery. Oh my, what have we here? The upset of the upsetting discovery quickly turns to dismay and grief. Adios, sweet Dora doormat. You succumb to emotion. Tears are in order, probably. You attempt to sniffle, a wobble a lip even. Alas, the tears will not come. Stupid, lousy Doom Dave and your stupid, lousy complicity in his death, getting you all cried out like that. Oh well, whatever. There are some more important things at hand to concern yourself with, and the flow of teal ocular discharge. A crime has been committed, and where crime strikes, there is justice to be done. Investigate. Honk. The scene is a gruesome spectacle to your nose, otherwise known as a nosticle. Under other circumstances, the aroma could be delightful, a rich chocolatey bouquet sent from the heavens. But at the scene of this fresh murder, the smell is highly unpalatable, stomach-turning even. It smells like all the worst things you would expect it to, and more. But a true legislator must be steeled to the revolting. Only the truth matters, and if there's one thing that matters even more than the truth, which there is, it's justice. Someone is going to pay. Consider suspects. Before the full investigation is underway, a legislator will always have a chief suspect in mind, the one she will hold guilty until proven otherwise, a process customarily taking place after the execution. Even so, it is only prudent to stay open to the possibility of other culprits. As they say in your line of work, there's always room on the gallows for more to swing. And though executing the wrong person is only a minor embarrassment to the court block, it is an embarrassment nonetheless. His tyranny will surely commend you for your due diligence by graciously neglecting to eat you after the trial. Sniff around for clues. Above you detect faint traces of what you reckon to be special stardust, such as the kind left behind the flapping wings of a mischievous fairy. Suspicious indeed. And not far from that, you detect bright trails of white light. It smells hopeful, also curious, and that noise behind you. Honk. Inspect noise. Honk, 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 honk. Of course, it is Gamzee up to his unmistakable charades. He is wandering around somewhere out there in the abyss. He probably has no idea what sort of danger he is in, with one or more murderers on the loose. Poor guy, you'll have to seek him out shortly and offer him protection. You'd feel terrible if you were to lose any more friends. Deploy forensics crew. But first, you must complete... Okay. But did I already pass the point of a good place to stop, or did you have a specific? Page 3391. Okay. No more memos. All right. But first, you must complete your investigation. Professor Poosefoot, Inspector Barry Breath, and Dr. Honeytongue reporting. Your team of forensic scientists is the best there is. There's no bit of evidence which will escape their eager and busy snouts. Draw outline. Draw. Jesus. Professor Poosefoot immediately begins drawing a pointless chalk outline around the body as is standard protocol, which is to say you hold up a piece of chalk to his snout and draw it yourself. Yuck, the chalk is getting blood on it. You will have to discard that color. Dust for prints. Dab. Dust. Grind up a piece of chalk and dab Inspector Barry Breath's ample plush rump into the powder. You dust the victim's robotic apparatus, revealing nothing. Quite the slippery one you're dealing with. My God. There are no prints on the victim's face either. This was surely the work of a master criminal. The murder weapon, however, reveals a plethora of prints. Your keen tongue tells you most of these belong to the victim, but several are unidentified. You're only pretending you think there's any chance they're not Friskas, because otherwise it would be no fun. The inspector's bottom has become dreadfully bloody, though. You believe you will dismiss the inspector. Throat. Hit medical report. What's that, Dr. Honeytongue? Your analysis inconclusive? You are recommending a full autopsy of the corpse, you say? Poof! No, Honeytongue, are you quite mad? The corpse must not be dismembered just yet. There could still be hope for the victim's resurrection, and according to the legislator's handbook, the victim's well-being is among the highest of investigative priorities. The odds that his dream self survived are quite slim, you admit, but you must at least try for the sake of your friend, even if it means braving that awful stench. Prepare to revive. This is not going to be pretty, but what are friends for if they can't smooch each other's butchered corpses when the need arises? You'll just have to suck it up. You can do it, Teresi. Rip. Fucker. revive. 2 times corpse smooch combo. Alas, they cannot be revived. Their dream selves have been slain. Oh. Make him pay. Oh no, Rufio has just been murdered through the chest by his cruel nemesis, Captain Hook. His newfound father figure and man Skylark watches in horror.
There goes time!
Yeah, I can't play the full scene for Hook, but...
Like you. Sorry.
It is a bizarre movie if you think about it too much. No! Speak to me, Rufio. Oh God, what has he done, Rufio? Please tell me this. Just Mohawk die. Please, Mohawk die. Oh God, I wish you had a dad like me too, Rufio. And how I wish you could have been my son. You were so much better than that traitorous piece of shit Cal who betrayed me to join Hook. You taught me so much, Rufio. You gotta get that new headset. Headset it up. You taught me to crow. You taught me to fight. You taught me to fly. Please don't teach me to die now. I know no one thought you were real, but I believed in you. I always believed. I won't let you leave me. Revive. This is stuff. Why don't we see what John's up to? Okay. 3392. All right. There we go. All right, that was a solid hour and a half. Obviously, whenever they have the games, that takes up a lot more time than I usually think it will. But, okay. I still got through 100. Wait, 3, 2, 3, 3. Oh, yeah. I got through like almost 200. Okay. Well, I will end the stream real quick, and then I'm going to restart it with... Trails in the Sky. Really had to think about that for a